They're gonna try to lure your ass on the trap, man, because cannibalism is gonna be, you know what I'm saying, out here running rampant. People are about to actually be out here eating people and shit, man, all right? And they can lure your ass in that trap, like at the book of Eli, man. In the book of Eli, they actually had a woman out there pretending like she needed help and shit, man. So they could, you know what I'm saying, lure in people, you know what I'm saying, to eat them and shit, man. All right? That's exactly what's gonna happen, man. Esau ain't create that movie for no reason, man. And the man of the Lord was a Jake, man. It's spiritual, all right? Esau knew. It says, verse 28, it says, for wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. It says, immediately after the tribulation of the days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, Salakia, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Come, and the clouds, the so-called UFOs, man, those are chariots of Yahweh Shem Shad, and they have code names where they're personified as horses, clouds, whirlwinds, rolls, so on and so forth, man. All right, so you're gonna see the Lord coming back with all the, you know what I'm saying, the hosts of heaven, man, the angels and shit, man. All right, you're gonna know when He here. In verse 31, and He shall send His angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together His elect from the four winds, from the one end of the heaven to the other. Con, man. You're gonna see people, according to Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, right? You're gonna see people actually, or you're gonna see the elect, man, getting beat up into those chariots, man. Esau came out with a Nike commercial, it's like a Foot Locker commercial a few months ago, showing, you know what I'm saying, Ephraimite getting beamed up into the chariot, man. And he said, when he was getting beat up, he said, the elect, man. So Esau know, all right? And the elect, you know what I'm saying, are the prophets of Yahweh Shem Shah, man, all right? And the 1/3, you know what I'm saying, they're going to be, you know what I'm saying, the families of the elect and the friends and shit like that, man. All right? And it says in verse 32, now learn a parable of the fig tree. When its branch is yet tender and put it for leaves, you know that summer is nigh. You know that summer is nigh. Comment. So when you see, you know, the trees and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, bringing forth leaves, like the green leaves and stuff like that, that's how you know that summer is here, man. Summer is, you know what I'm saying, near, man. All right? It says, so likewise, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. They come, man. And we know that Yahweh Shai is near, man, due to all the prophecies that He said was going to happen, man. Or if they're all happening, or if they're all taking place. All right, we just need a few more prophecies to come to pass, like the R50 microchip. All right, if they great persecution, Jacob's shoulder pop off, you know what I'm saying, put it like that. And the missiles, man, those are the last, you know what I'm saying, few prophecies that has to come to pass before we be up out of here, man. And Lord will not be a part of that number, man. All right. It says, verse 34, verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass, all these things be fulfilled. And that's how we know that this is the last generation, man. Because when all these prophecies start happening and stuff like that, man, and it's a sign that the Lord's coming back. Therefore, this has to be the last generation, man. But it says that this generation shall not go away until all these things be fulfilled. Verily, so like heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. Kind. And a lot of people like to ask us, well, when is the Lord gonna come back and stuff like that? They think that we actually got an actual date, man. No, man, we don't know when the Lord gonna come back. The Yahweh Himself doesn't even know. The angels don't even know. Yahweh, who the word ignorantly calls God, the Heavenly Father, He's the only one that knows, you know what I'm saying, that day, man. Here's a set minute, hour, day, month, year. He knows it, man. All right? It says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. A con, man. Back then, during the times of Noah, people was you know, doing their little worldly shit, man. All right, after eating, drinking, marrying, you know what I'm saying, doing their worldly duties, man, before getting right with the Lord, man. It's the same thing all over again, man, because those spirits that were back then during the time of Noah, they're reincarnated back on earth today, man. All right, but this generation is a lot more wicked than the past one, man. And that's ultimately why the Lord He destroyed that generation, man, by the way of that flood, man, because wickedness is running rampantly across the face of the earth, man. And how much more now when you got Esau, Edom in power, right? Job 9, what is it? Job 9:24 tell you that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man, right? If the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, that means that the earth is going to be under a wicked vibration, man. And it is, man. You got, you got idols all across the world. Allah, got that damn soft Christian God and shit like that, man. All right. You got homosexuals, transgenders. All right. You got the weed smokers, the dope heads, man. You got the murderers, the thieves. Hey, wickedness is at an all-time high, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Lord said. What is it? How does it go? The Lord basically, hey, wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, man. All due to Esau, Edom. All right. And it says, I knew not until the flood came. God, man. So people thought Noah was bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? When he was talking about how the Lord was going to, you know what I'm saying, flood the earth by the way of the flood and the rain and stuff like that. They thought he was crazy, man. It's like today, man. We're telling them that America's going to get hit by missiles and that these great evils are coming upon the earth, man. They think that we're crazy, man. All right? And it says, not until the flood came. Right? They come, man. So when they seen that flood, they knew then, man. When it started raining and shit, they knew, hey, that Noah wasn't bullshit, man. They knew, oh, yeah, man. We done with, man. It says, so also the coming of the Son of Man be. So when people see Yahweh shot up in them chariots, man, they gonna know it's done deal, man. They over with, man. They gonna be crying and shit, weeping and gnashing their teeth, man. All right, Lord, I'm not part of that number. You know what I'm saying? That I get delivered into, you know what I'm saying, the chariot, man. If I gotta be put to death for Yahweh Shemi Ashai, so be it. I ain't got shit to lose anyway, man. All right, shit. If I do gotta be put to death, shit, Esau take me out of my misery, man. You know what I'm saying? It's miserable being here, fighting the flesh. You know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is, man. You gotta take it like a soldier. Salakia. It says, then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken and the other left. Two women shall be grinding at the mill, the one shall be taken and the other left. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. Come. What does 2 Ezra 9:1 tell you? Measure thou the time diligently in itself, man. You gotta be watching, man. That's the whole point of being a watchman, right? You gotta watch, man. You're not no prophet, man, if you're not watching out, man, and warning the people. All right. The Lord said to watch, man, because you don't know what hour the Lord gonna come in, man. You gonna have to be doing the right thing, man. It says, but know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son may come and come, man. That's what the Lord say gonna come as a thief in the night, man. Is he gonna catch all the people that wasn't measuring time diligently, man, and keeping up with the prophecies of what's going on in the world? He gonna catch their ass off guard, man. But the Lord, he not gonna catch us off guard, man, because we know, you know what I'm saying, that he's near, man, because we've been watching, man, and keeping up with the prophecies. All right, the Lord said watch, man, so you be ready, man. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, man. All right, like the saying in the world goes, man. You got to stay ready, man. All right, this Lord can come at any moment. All right, and when he come, ain't gonna be on no little hugging and no shit like that, man. It's gonna be a scary sight, man. All right, I tell you that people's heart shall be failing them, man. When the Lord come back, people are gonna be having heart attacks. All right, gonna be crying and shit, man. All right. Hey, man, the Lord didn't come back doing no plan. When they read 2 Ezra 13th chapter, man, Lord come back in that big chariot they coming in, man. NASA caught the chariot. That could have been the chariot of Yahweh Shemi Ashai, right? It was like 3 times the size of the earth, man. He coming back, man. And a chariot like that, that's why it said every eye shall see him, right? And he gonna be shooting lasers out like the movie The World of the Worlds, man. That's where they got it from. Right? It's gonna be shooting, he gonna be commanding lasers to come out and zapping the shit out of people and turn them into dust and smoke, man. All right? That's the power of Yahweh Shemi Ashai, man. All right? But that was it on that. Now let's go to Amos 8:11, man. Because like I myself, you know what I'm saying, and the other brothers that teach this word, man, start from the elders and the apostles, or the apostles on down to the elders of Great Millstone. right? Some of the other brothers that, you know what I'm saying, that follow them, such as myself, we're not gonna be out here too much longer, man. The Lord is getting ready to take us off these streets, man. All right, let's go to Amos. It's Amos 8:11. It says, "Behold, the days come, said the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah come," man. Right? So the famine that it's talking about right here, man, it's talking about hearing the true gospel of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, man. And you're only gonna get it by the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, man, and the brothers on down, man. That's the only way you're gonna get it, man. But the Lord said there's gonna come upon a time, man, where you're not gonna be hearing the words no more, man. Right? Why? Because when Esau come in with that great persecution, it's not gonna be wise for us to be out here, out in the streets, teaching out in the open like how we do now, man. All right, we're not gonna be able to do those things, man. So we're gonna be trying to duck off and hide, man. All right, and then the internet gonna be shut down. This word going out, man. Brothers putting out videos like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So Esau gonna shut down the damn internet, and you ain't gonna be able to hear the words. All right, and there's gonna actually be a famine and food. You know what I'm saying? But this scripture is just talking about hearing the words. All right. And it says, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, and shall not find it." Come, man. So whenever we get taken up, man, people gonna be going everywhere. Like, oh, wasn't he over here teaching and all that? But you ain't gonna find us, man, because Lord gonna put that spirit on us to duck off, man. All right. Say for instance, if he was to come across us, man, Ezekiel 3:6 tells you, man, that he should make our tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, man. All right. If we know about it, we're not gonna tell you, man. Why? Because shit, you wasn't trying to listen when you had the chance to, man. All right. Salakia. Let's go to Jeremiah 30:7. Let's get into Jacob's trouble. Got these goddamn Edomites over here. This Jeremiah 30:7, it says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." Calm, man. It's gonna be a time like never before, man. Holocaust, slavery, all that shit, man. That ain't gonna be able to add up to what Jacob's trouble is gonna be like, man. It's gonna be like a time never before. All right. That's what the Lord had it written like that, man. You're gonna see shit that you've never seen before. All right. Luke 21:11. Right? It's gonna be fruitful sights out here, all right? All right, this is Luke 21:11. And it says, "And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights. And great signs shall that be from heaven." Hey, calm, man. Point one to get was just fearful sights. All right, there's gonna be some crazy shit going on here, man. You're gonna see a damn bear that's let out of a zoo. You know what I'm saying? Come through and swipe motherfucking face off, man. All right, you're gonna see silverback gorillas out here running, you know, beating people up, man. Lions like I Am Legend, man. It's gonna be some crazy shit out here, man. All right, and I hope I don't get caught up in it. You know what I'm saying? I like to see it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to partake in that judgment of the 2/3. All right, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Trying to push out, you know what I'm saying, this word so I may be found, you know what I'm saying, worthy during that time, man. Even though our works are as filthy rags, you know what I'm saying, I still got to do what I can, man, so that I had that confidence to get how about Shimon Shah got me, man. And that's what a lot of people fuck up at. A lot of people say, well, there's gonna be brothers that they're teaching that's still not gonna make it. Bro, but that's that woe is me spirit, man. You can't have that type of spirit, man. And that's what separates the elect from the non-elect, man. The elect gonna be doing what it take, man. All right, Lord, we're not part of the number. Not saying that I am, but that's why we say we're the hopeful elect, man, because we have hope of making it. All right, you niggas that's not trying to teach you, I don't got no hope, man. Just gonna keep it 100. Now, true enough, everybody not set up to be a prophet, man. But whatever your lot may be, man, you got to do that to your full capability. All right. Let's go to 2 Ezra 15:1. It 2 Ezra 15:1, it says, Behold, speak down the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord, and calm, man. And that's exactly what we doing, man. We speaking to the people the words of prophecy, man. This book, man. That's exactly what we're doing. And it says, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord, and calm, man. So the words that we speak, we're not. It's not of us, man. It's of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. He's putting the spirit on us to speak his words. All right. A lot of people actually think that the Lord gonna come down here himself and speak. Right? It said that he was. It says, which I will put in thy mouth, man. The Lord put these words in our mouth to bring out, man. All right. The Lord, he has men, you know what I'm saying, set up to, you know what I'm saying, to do his work, man. All right. He even said he could raise up stones, you know what I'm saying, to do his work, man. All right. People actually think that, you know how people are, man. It says in verse 2, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true, man, and calm, man. The words in this book, man, were written for our learning. A lot of people like to say, well, oh, the Bible was written by a white man. But the Lord said that, you know, he put the spirit on the men to write these words as prophecies, man, for our learning during these times, man. Dumb, boy. It says, verse 3, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their faithfulness. Hey, calm, man. Hey, Romans 3:3, just because you don't believe, that don't mean anything, man. You just gonna die in your unfaithfulness, man. You ain't gotta believe, you know what I'm saying? Shit, do you, bro? You know what I'm saying? You just gonna be put to death horribly in a miserable way whenever, you know what I'm saying, the Lord bring that wrath, man. And it says, behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, Esau Edom, man. He's that red horse, right? The sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled in calm, man. And that's when the Lord is gonna bring all that destruction, man, because wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, man. You know what I'm saying? You got, man, our women are hoes, man. And that's a curse, I think it's in Isaiah. Our women out there, they twerking, half-ass naked, showing their ass, wearing tights. You know what I'm saying? You got dudes being gay and stuff like that, man. Whatever, man. Wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth. That's where the Lord is going to bring forth all that destruction, man. All right? Because of that particular reason. Just like how in the days of Noah were, man. It was wicked, man. So the Lord, hey, wipe that shit off, man. All right? It started over, man. But he's going to start over again. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to be in power, all right? The Israelites, the Black, Spanish, Native Americans. Starting from Yahweh Shah, King David, and the elect on down, man. All right? It says, matter of fact, let's go to verse 10. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. A calm, man. Isaiah 30:1-2, if I'm not mistaken. Our people put their trust in oppression. They put their trust in Egypt, man. And that's why they're going to be led as, you know what I'm saying, as a flock to the slaughter, man. Because they trust in their enemy, man. Esau Edom. Now knowing that he getting ready to, you know what I'm saying, hey, chop him down, man. All right? They don't got these guns. They're not buying up all these guns and shit like that, this military weapon. You know what I'm saying? Putting tanks in cities and shit like that for no reason, man. They just ordered, what, like 5,000 or 500 grenade launchers, man? What for? Those are war weapons, man. It's because they finna get ready to do a number on you Jakes, man. There's a reason why they got you as the face of the coronavirus now, man. All right? Because they finna do a number on y'all, man. They set that up as an excuse to do that, all right? It says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and I will destroy all the land the way they come, man. The Lord said he's going to smite Egypt with plagues as before. I'm talking about America, Babylon the Great, man. Because America is spiritually called Egypt, you know what I'm saying, because of captivity, man. Go to Exodus 22 to tell you that the word Egypt means bondage, all right? It's captivity, all right? And we're still in captivity to this day, man, all right? It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment of Yahweh, that Yahweh shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting in hell, and with a fearful consolation. Woe to the world of them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands, man. Race riots, man. You're going to have Jake fighting against Edomites. It's going to be like all out hell, man. All right? And it says, and swords in their hands, man. There's a reason why in the month of February 2020, the sales of ammunition and guns have rose, man, 5 times higher than the usual rate, man. The spirit of Yahweh Shemiah Shah. The Lord said the people is going to be running around with guns in their hands, man. Right? It's no coincidence that they went down there in Michigan and had an armed protest, all right? Whenever shit gets cranking up, man, it's going to be all that hell. It's going to be a war zone, all right? It says, for there shall be sedition among men and evading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions I stand, and their power and calm, man. There's going to be sedition among men. All right, you got people invading one another because of lack of food, man. All right, you have people actually that you know for, you know what I'm saying, such and such amount of time, man, actually turning back on you and come up against you, man. All right, over a bottle of beans, man, or a can of beans, Salakia. Right, it's going to be like that. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to, man. Right? They're going to have the cities locked the fuck down, man, like New York, but it's not going to be, it's going to be to a point where you can't go out at all, man. If you go out, they're going to, blow your head off, man. All right? They're going to start quarantining everybody, man. They're going to have the military and these different troops set up in the cities, man. All right? And rebel against them if you want to, man. All right? They're going to show you how much they fuck with you. All right? They're going to blow you off, man. All right? They just made a deal with the Geiger troops and these other, different, UN troops, man. And you know that they don't like you Americans, man. They're not going to have no mercy when you read Jeremiah, the 6th chapter, tell you, they shall be like a roaring lion, having no mercy upon the people, man. They're going to be raping you women, just going and kicking in doors, shooting down you jakes, man. It's going to be bad out here, man. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Mighty men going to be afraid. Big-ass NFL players ain't going to be able to, fight against nobody, man. Ain't going to be no fighting. It's going to be a shooting, man. Then it says, a man should have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation and calm, man. A man should have no pity upon his neighbor, man, because of the lack of bread, man. Ain't gonna be no food out here, so people are gonna be, you doomsday bunkers, man. People are gonna be coming up and jacking y'all shit, man. Let's go to 2 Ezra 16. Start at 18. It says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Come, man. This is just the beginning, man. Matthew 24:8 said, and these are the beginning of sorrows. Woe is me, who delivered me in those days? The beginning of sorrow, Salakia, I messed up, verse 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Right? For change, man. That's what that word amendment goes into, man. The Lord is going to send all this for a change, man. And then the ultimate change is going to be us back in the rulership, right? But something got to change, man. Esau can't rule forever. If he rule, hey, like the Lord said, man. If he didn't speak of the days, they shall not let me save, man. Esau ain't getting ready to do some shit. But it says, verse 19, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are set as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges that come, man. And people see all the troubles coming upon America, man. They still don't want to get their shit together, man. The doors of repentance are open, and people still going about their worldly duties, man. Riding motorcycles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Going on trying to hit the club and shit like that, man. That's all I've been seeing on Snap, man. People talking about when this quarantine over, I'm gonna be in the club live and all this other shit, man. People don't know what the hell is going on, man. They see great evils coming upon the earth, so why not get right where Yahweh Shemiah Shah while you can, man? All right, it's really because they don't have any faith. All right, I tell people when all this shit happen, I ain't like a lot of shit's gonna start happening. They tell me what am I gonna do? I say the Lord, He gonna deliver me. All right, and people look at me like I'm crazy or something. You know what I'm saying? It's really because they ain't got no faith. All right, they used to that Christian God and shit. All right, and it's crazy, man. You got people actually like laughing as they ride by and shit, man. It's good. The Lord gonna get their ass stuff, man. It says in verse 21, behold, victory shall be so good cheap upon the earth. that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall all these shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great tribulation and con, man. A lot of shit is cheap, man. Gas is like $1.50, man. You can fill up your whole tank with like $20, man. Right? Shit is all cheap now. So people thinking like, we good, man. I'm living life, man. This shit a blessing. Right? Not knowing that great evils are getting ready to grow upon the earth, man. Esau ain't lowering the prices and shit for no reason, man. All right? Esau ain't never did no shit like that, man. Right? It's because it's something more to it, man. They getting ready to roll in that shit, man. It's going to be, Revelations 12:12. The devil shall come down into you having great wrath because he know what they have but a short time, man. Esau know that his kingdom is falling, man. So therefore he's going to set up those things, you know what I'm saying, throw you off thinking everything's cool and shit. And next thing you know, boom. And tell you that, what is it? I can't word it right because I forgot it, but death and destruction shall soon take them away. It's going to be like suddenly, man. That's what it is. It's going to be suddenly, man. It's going to be sudden, man. All right? It says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, lack of food. A lot of people's stomach gonna be touching their back, man. But the Lord said that his servants shall eat, man. All right? We're gonna be good, man. All right, Lord, we're not part of that number. But you 2/3 and the rest of you heathens, y'all gonna go through it, man. Y'all gonna reside, you know what I'm saying, turn into cannibalism, man. Y'all gonna be eating y'all kids and shit, eating young, all that, man. Says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Con, man. The sword can be anything, man. And it says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. Con, man. So just like in these other countries, foreign countries, man, there's people dying from coronavirus. They're not even able to bury you, man. They just got the dead out in caskets out in the street and shit, man. But here in America, people aren't gonna be burying nobody, man. They're gonna be just having their ass out on the street dead, rotten, man. All right, but that was all I had to bring out, man. You know what I'm saying? But before I close out, I'm gonna say, Call Allah, Yahweh, by Shimi Hawashah, by Shimmer Kakadash. The Banish, the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Peace and blessings be to all Akim that pushing this word, the truth is sincerity, man. With that being said, I'm gonna say Shalom and the Bible,